Alright, so this is my review on a Harbor Freight motorcycle lift and wheel chock. I've had this lift for about a year now, and also the chock I've had about 2. So basically I have a 2013 Street Glide, as you can see there, and there are 2 different types of these lifts from Harbor Freight. Well, 2 different part numbers. They're made a little bit different. I actually have the one I probably would least prefer. They, I believe, have the same part number, but they're just 2 slightly different designs as far as the base and some of the framing and stuff goes. But anyways, you know, I've done front and rear tires on this lift. When I detail it, I like to lift it up so I can get to everything. I've done a tail light. I've done a lot of stuff. I can't really say I have any complaints with the lift, other than maybe put some tread tape on it so that where your tires are, they don't slide when you're trying to get up on it. Sometimes it wants to slide back even when you got the brakes. So if you put some anti-slip tread tape on there, that'll fix that issue. But yeah, instead of using the front wheel lock this thing comes with, gets you this chock that they have. Just drill holes for it. It gives you these points here to hook straps to, and of course you have your strap points here that they give you, and so on. But other than that, you know, you have all your positive and negatives or whatever. I don't really have anything bad to say about either one. But with this chock, you can drive on, just drive up on it, and once you're up there, this rear section here will pop up behind your tire and holds the bike in place. And it's really nice for a one-person deal. The one that came with the lift, it's like you almost have to put your kickstand down or have somebody hold the bike, and then you crank it down by hand, and it pretty much sucks. This chock, I also, when I took my bike to Sturgis, me and a few other friends of mine had an enclosed trailer. You take that chock, you use some hairpin clips, and I forget what the other term is for the I think they're a clevis pin or something like that. It's like a pin that pushes through, has a round head on it, and it has like holes in it. Push it through the floorboard of your trailer where you drill holes with this chock, and then you put a hairpin clip on the bottom of it instead of using bolts and lag bolts and stuff like that. A clevis pin, I believe, is what the pin is called. And you just climb under the trailer and you pop those hairpin clips off and your washers and stuff, pull the clevis pin out, and you can just take your chock right out. When you get ready to leave, you pop the chock back down after you got everything loaded in order, and put your pins in, and you're good to go, versus using bolts and nuts every time and having to have somebody up top holding them and that kind of thing. So anyways, hopefully that'll answer a few questions as far as, you know, satisfaction and so on. Now you can see, you know, how I've got this chock there kind of lined up with the front of my lift, and you can look back here and you can see where the back tire is on my Street Glide. Still have a few inches there, fits on there pretty good. For the price, I don't think you can go wrong. I would say with this hole right here, this panel pops out. If you have it the other way around with the hole closer to the tire, it wants to bend a little bit more. So I oriented mine this way, and I put a couple marks here so that I know which end I want to have it on in case I forget. But generally I don't even pop that panel out. Even when I did my back tire, I just strapped the front of the bike down and jacked the back tire up, and I used another Harbor Freight low profile jack. Just kind of hung it off the side of my lift and jacked it up. Everything was awesome. I've never done bike tires before, and it worked out perfect for me, and probably saved a lot of money and learned a few things. So hopefully this is a good review for you. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Thanks.